Okay, so I just want to do this quick, because I do want to look back and remember all this stuff in my healing, but, so I, been realizing that I've been so lonely my whole life, and I did not have a constant caregiver or anyone that really put into me, so I kind of just raised myself and shut down all of my emotions. But I'm looking back, and like my whole life I never let anyone get really close to me. I've never had any like good one-on-one relationships. I don't know how to have a relationship. And it was starting to get dark, and at night I get so depressed, and so I'm asking ChatGPT, why am I getting depressed at night? Why do I always get depressed at night? Because I've been coming online and feeling more, and I realize I get depressed at night, and pretty much night I'll have to get on Instagram and look at like different people's like podcast or stuff like that. I have to see more people, and it was just like, it's because night signals loneliness for you. And so I cried for like 6-7 minutes because I realized my whole life I've been like that, and loneliness singles it signals unmet needs and how I wasn't really cared correctly as a child, which I understand. There's no way I was gonna get that one-on-one attention because I grew up how I grew up, but it is like really I've never cried that hard. I was like screaming like a scream cat cry in my car, and I'm like, people are gonna see me. But I do want to document like all of my healing. I've pretty much been breaking down every day, have some type of breakdown about something. And I always forget to document any breakthroughs or any new memories I come to my mind that I forgot about. And also, the thing that set me off was because I remember when I was younger, we were out without electricity for a month. And I remember it'd be so sunny, it'd light up our house, I'd be happy. And then as soon as the sun would go down, I'd be so sad because our house was dark and we had a candle. And I just remember that memory now, and then I started mapping it to like how I hate when the sun goes down. I love being outside, or not outside but being in the sun. So I'll be in my car and I'll sit in a parking lot right where the sun's at so it can shine on me. It makes me happy. As soon as it goes down, I start getting depressed and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm just learning all this stuff about myself, and I'm like in this crazy part of healing where I'm like, all of these patterns and protective personalities I kept are like falling apart, but I haven't built anything new. So I'm like insecure and anxious and like in the middle where I have like no armor. Um, unless I have like social anxiety, which is like a different type of protective armor that like just it's automatic. But I feel so insecure in the world right now, and just so much like hopeless. And this is like the worst part of healing. I just cry every day, break down every day, some type of grief, some type of processing. It's just like overwhelming, but I know I have to get through it. So I'm trying to ground myself, and then I'm gonna go home. But I just want to make sure that I'm documenting all of my healing, because I know one day I'll look back and realize how much I did and how like bad it was. So yeah.